And welcome back.
Brilliant.
So, Bell's Hells. After being in search of the whereabouts of Armand Tresci, the reason for you coming to Bassaris under the employ of Lord Esteros once more, you sought out the particular ring that held the enchantment of which you were seeking him, and found the ring had seemingly been pawned in one of the local flea markets within the city. However, through some quick work and magical influence by your new companion Dusk, you found that the whereabouts of this Armand Tresci may reside within a small fortress that is held by the Paragon's Call, known as the Seat of Disdain. You've gathered your things, gathered your thoughts, and with the guidance of Ashton and his history and knowledge of the city's layout, you are heading in the direction, I believe, of this particular fortress. Is there any preparations or any conversations you wish to work out or plot for in advance on your way?
Nope, just gonna go.
Perfect.
Oh, it'll go great.
Walk towards it. Should we? How do the crawler gangs work? Do they have certain territories within the city, or is it just?
I mean, in theory, in practice, it's more like there's kind of a hierarchy less than territories, if that makes sense. And I don't really know who's where these days, but like the All Minds Burn are just kind of running around. The Gaja Kandas are kind of in charge. Fists of the Ruiner are just whatever the fuck they want to be at any moment. And then the Paragon's Call, I don't know, the last time I was here, they were kind of large and intense. I don't know how they're doing these days.
Yeah, and it caught your attention to see the Paragon's Call being presented in Drusar as a legitimate defense force, knowing where they came from, and that caught you a little odd.
Yeah, they were not exactly what you would consider to be a legitimate group of people last time I was here. That was... I'm surprised to see them leave the city, let alone have a reputation. That's weird.
How long ago were you here?
Oh man, it was double digits at least. It was a very, very long time ago. It's been a very long time. But this is, if they're trying to be legitimate, maybe they'll actually open the door and talk to people.
Continuing onward, you watch as you push further towards the direction of this seat of disdain, whatever that may conjure in your mind upon approach.
Which thing?
Seat.
This thing.
Of disdain.
Seat of
Disdain.
That was pretty stupid, but I respect it. Passing by the crowd as you go, kind of weaving between the clusters of individuals that call this place home, keeping your hands close to your pockets and coin purses as you do, you catch an interesting visual, fresh cut grass, of one individual who is currently moving forward on a wagon with all sorts of wares in the back of it, stacked up. And as opposed to a horse or an oxen or some of the beast of burden, there is an odd, almost beetle-like automaton with 8 legs, almost more arachnid-like, that has 3 different unmatching pairs of legs that currently kind of skitter and pull forward, leaving an odd scraping formation in the dust and sand behind it, pulling forward. In a lot of your journeys, you don't see a lot of just out in the open automatons, let alone those that are quirky in their presentation. But it does give you a sense of home, if anything was, being surrounded by other such oddities as you find yourself to be. But
I'll say hi and just see if they have communication skills.
okay.
Hello there. Hi. Hi.
Miley day to you?
Hello.
The person at the back of the cart kind of smiley day.
Oh, okay.
It's so curious how they're so different.
I agree.
Do they
do not have souls.
No, neither do I.
I
This is a
don't
question of debate in the group.
know if I agree with that.
Well, I'm like them. When you're like
No,
you.
you're not like them.
Well, I'm just
FCG.
a bit more sophisticated in my design.
You have thoughts. I hear them.
I have a complicated set of inputs and outputs that have been designed into me.
I think we can agree that you're a rarity.
FCG, have you ever thought maybe you're like me? You were once alive,
Ooh.
and now you're in a puppet.
Whoa.
Whoa.
If I had a mind, it would be blown right now. What? That could be true. What if I'm a shell, a husk of an old person or something?
Oh, but now you're you. That's pretty cool.
Exactly.
I feel like it probably doesn't matter so much about what the shell is like, so much as what's in wherever. I don't know. Yeah, what? Yeah, what?
You have a heart.
Nope.
I don't know.
Okay.
Aren't you curious about you? You're all forgetful about yourself as well.
Now I've got you guys, and I've got my stuff, and I have a couple of quests on the docket.
Two more than one?
Yeah,
Well, like
two.
the one with us and then
Yeah.
the one for yourself.
There were 3 of you.
So I feel like it doesn't really matter as much all the time. I kind of let my past inform who I am, but I don't kind of get too hung up about it.
It's very mature and healthy of you. I must admit that I don't share that confidence. I would really like to know what I am and where I came from.
What do you want to be?
I'd like to be like you all. I'd like to be able to smell and taste and dream and fart. That last
pretty magical.
that last one's not necessary,
No,
but
it's pretty great.
it seems like you all really like to do it.
Fine. It does provide
I mean,
a
if
lot
you'd
of
mentioned this
relief.
before we left, we could have had Milo work that in. I don't feel like I don't feel like you need a soul for do that. Anything can do that.
Just the action of it, but the internal satisfaction, the cosmic satisfaction that you all seem to feel.
It's true. Anyone who says they don't like it is lying.
That's true.
It's a really pleasurable experience.
It is.
Bodily functions rule.
I'll rub it in now.
Well, I mean,
I'm just joking.
I bet like it's all about like what's in your mind, because like when something like really good happens in my body, it's like it happens up here, you know. So I feel like you could probably work something out with that. Is this something? Is this something?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'll practice.
Sometimes it's nice to.
You all hear the heavy impacts getting louder and louder. At first, they seemed somewhat distant, but you feel the vibrations, gentle at first, begin to grow with each heavy impact. And you watch as in this one bit of open clearing that seems to lead and spread outward into a wider thoroughfare that eventually leads to the exterior of the large red walls, the carmine curtain that signifies the exterior of the inner city of Bassaris. You watch as a massive, kind of cobbled metallic beam of gears and pulleys and odd metal bands and rods that work and scrape against each other, giving heavy grinding noises and the sound of sparks and metal pushing against metal. As coming around the corner, these massive, curled, almost spider-like limbs, maybe 3 to 4 feet in width, begin to impact. As it pushes past, you can see what looks to be a crawler gang, fully armored, keeping a perimeter. And as it moves beyond, you can see platforms, 2 of them, that are affixed at the top of these legs. There's no central body or any sort of humanoid form to it. This looks to be a moving platform with at a quick glance is maybe 5, 6 legs of different sizes and makes that move it slowly across the ground. You can see on the lower platform there are about 5 other crawlers that are hanging on to cables and ropes, kind of staring down and glowering over the rest of the crowd in the streets as they give a wide berth. On the upper platform above that, you can see almost like a crow's nest scenario with one other crawler's up there with a long spyglass and what looks to be some sort of a mounted long rifle, reminiscent of some of the ones that you've seen designed in Whitestone. Though this one is more of a unique Marquesian spin on its particular make. But as they move past, it begins to take up speed and move with a rapidity that you weren't expecting. Not anywhere near as fast as the skirmish crawlers that you've seen within, but definitely this could move a large group of individuals quite a distance rather rapidly.
Can Orem sort of clock or zero in on what is powering this thing that's so big?
Make a perception or arcana, your choice.
I will do perception always. That is a 18.
18. Glancing amongst this particular structure, this massive automaton-like entity, there are 3 different places within its body. One that's kind of affixed underneath the main platform on the bottom, one that kind of rests on top and to the right, and then one that sits kind of catty-corner to the underneath base of that crow's nest portion of its design. There's these metallic cages that hold within them these faint, kind of bluish purple gems almost, that just kind of crackle and glow with arcane energy. And occasionally you see them spark, and they kind of flare, and bits of arcane sparks shower out and kind of glitter to the ground and scatter a bit. And as they do, you can see waves of that same arcane energy kind of flood through these little marketed, almost rune-like grooves that run through the entire network of metal plates and odd bits of scrap that are affixed to it. Most of the coloration of it ranges from like gunmetal to shiny bits of silver that are maintained well in some areas, a majority of it in that brownish red rust that has just kind of let the elements take over. Still functional, not being eaten away, but definitely living within the aesthetic of Bassaris and the surrounding Hellcatch Valley. The funds aren't there to keep it looking pretty. Functional is really the main keyword, which is interesting because as it gets quite a distance away, you watch one of the legs suddenly shower out sparks as it buckles, and the whole platform kind of lists to one side, and a bunch of them kind of almost slide off and catch themselves. So one person leaps off onto the ground and goes, "God fucking damn it!" and like kicks the edge of it and shouts up to somebody else who throws down some sort of an odd leather bag that they catch and throw over his shoulder and start pulling through, and you see them now trying to figure out how to fix it and just cursing themselves as you see more arcane sparks fly out, and the sense of awe and wonder that you had kept for this is diminished slightly as the crowd begins to go about the rest of their business. The silence that seemed to have captured the center of this open area of the city now giving way to the general energy you're used to.
Was there a group insignia anywhere on that?
Make a perception check.
I hate my perception because that's just 9.
Okay. Yeah, you didn't make out enough at the time it was going by. You didn't get a quick glance. You could rush up if you want to get a closer look. It's not like it's a hidden detail, but it's far enough away where you'd have to kind of make yourself known to do so.
No. There's 2 options where that would be stupid.
Do you think that was Paragon's call?
I don't know, it didn't give the vibe. My immediate guess is all mines burn, but I'd have to go over and check, and then there'd just be this person going over there to check, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I'm not really in the mood to have a conversation with those people.
All right.
However, not too far beyond where this display found you in the middle of the city, you do see the midday burning kind of plumes of black smoke that burn from the rooftop burn piles that connotate the top of the 3-tiered stone fortress that is the seat of disdain. Glancing beyond, you can see there is a small wall that itself kind of mimics the carmine curtain around the city, only instead of a deep red kind of sanguine coloration, this has a painted sky blue that is streaked from the occasional monsoon rains and left to kind of give this weathered, melting sense to the exterior coloration. beyond these kind of crenellated walls that end in these kind of large, jagged bits of broken metal, as opposed to fine metallic, wrought iron pokers at the top. It is just jagged bits of scrap that is kind of aligned and set within the stone up top that, upon a close look, you can't tell which parts are rust and which parts are caked blood. And even just at a sideways glance, whatever it can't cut will definitely hurt if something were thrust or to fall upon it. Beyond that, the front gate that's nearest facing you to it is a tall wooden door that's been reinforced with kind of iron fittings that are bolted inward and help reinforce it. Because you can see the wood itself is rotting a little bit, but it's thick enough that it would take many, many years before it actually became a nuisance, and the iron is just there to kind of preserve it for as long as it can. Beyond the second and third tier of this fortress, which you can see is pretty standard kind of rectangular design, nothing fancy, nothing visually distinguishing beyond it just being a functional fortress. You can see there are a number of ammunition slits for arrows, crossbows, or ballista. You can see there are a few watching or lookout platforms that emerge, especially on the very top. There are 4 tall kind of curved spires that raise upward, made out of the same kind of cobbled metal, kind of iron and steel combination to create these kind of twisting horns almost that emerge from the top. And there's the 2 burn piles, just the ever kind of drifting black spires that continue upward into the sky before dissipating.
If you didn't say already, is this building surrounded on all sides by more of the city, or is it up against one of the outer walls? I can't remember the location.
Fair enough. It is not right up against the Carmine Wall. It's maybe a 10-minute walk from the exterior, but it is surrounded by city. But there is definitely its own large interior wall that also divides it from the city around it.
But you could walk all the way around this thing, best we can tell from where we are now.
You could.
And what surrounds the place? What are there businesses, residences, other sketchy looking buildings?
I mean, a number of sketchy looking buildings, but a number of just old looking residential neighborhood sections as well. You can see the older kind of natural stone structures, the kind of mud masoned square buildings that are also themselves built upon older bits of ruin and rock. There are some that are just large cloth tents that are utilized as a mobile abode for those who may have been staked down for quite some time and are not being challenged on the portion of the city that they've carved out for themselves. But the area surrounding it looks mostly residential, although it's hard to tell at a glance if anything carries other things internally.
Okay, and we're within view of what looks to be the main entrance of it.
You can see it about 3 blocks down the road from where you are.
Can we see, are there any guards walking along the top? Where we are?
I'd say go make a perception check for me.
Guidance.
Oh,
Looking to
well, that's very kind of you.
case in the joint.
Oh,
20 for me.
20 for me as well.
Yeah.
Nice. Indeed, you see there are 3 figures up there that are just kind of standing stationary. One of them occasionally kind of walks past and checks. And with a 20 on each of you, you also see that between each of these large curved spires that probably climb upwards 15 or feet from where the top of the building ends, you can see large mounted weaponry. You're uncertain at this distance what kind of weaponry, but familiar with ballista and other sort of stationary defensive munitions with your skyships and other experiences in the world abound, looks like they have defense-ready weaponry.
So, Chetney picks the lock and we just go straight through the front door.
They wouldn't even notice. There's nobody watching.
No reason to overthink this. They'll just reach out and touch you otherwise.
So should we just knock and go in?
Do all of us want to go in, or do we send?
I don't think any of us want to go in, right? Should we just wait and see who comes and goes?
Yeah,
Let's
we
just
wanna
scout it
find,
for a bit. Yeah.
Find a place to watch from. Give it a day.
Let's walk around, see if there's somewhere to sit.
Some of us could go buzz around and.
Oh,
true.
that's right. I can turn in. Well, I can't fly though.
Oh, well, you
She
could be a
can.
rat or something.
Imogen can fly.
Oh, that's
I
right.
might be a little bit noticeable though, you know, because
Well,
I'm.
work on that.
I bet you could be something with sticky feet, though, Fern.
Ooh, you
Could
know
dress
what,
you up.
though? I am bald now.
Aerodynamic.
Well, no, I'm gonna pick up some like mud from the ground
Ooh.
and just like put it across my eyes like Furiosa style.
Yes.
Interestingly enough, in this proximity to the burn piles and some of the other industrial elements here, when you reach down in the dirt and you pull it up in your hand, there's a layer of like dark soot also that mixes with it, and so as you smear it across, it gives like a darker, almost like a slate gray texture and color to
And
it.
it burns.
Do I look? Oh God! Oh my! Do I look tougher? Do I look tough?
You're so tough. You're so tough. Like the, ratty robe over top. It's a look.
Yes.
Can you fly dusk or do any tricks? Can you teleport?
Go
Just
invisible. Change
go
your
in
appearance.
there, right? I mean, they don't know me.
You could, but maybe you won't be able to get out.
Oh.
You'd have to go in with specific business, I feel like. What's our excuse? Are we missionaries traveling to spread the word of the Wild Mother? Are we city surveyors looking for a location of a new elementary school?
They literally have anti-siege weaponry attached to the roof of that compound.
So it can support a good foundation for an elementary school.
But it is clear that Paragon's Call is also seeking to gain status, right, in other cities. So
Ooh,
maybe someone could be a diplomat.
dignitary coming to offer or request security services.
Exactly.
That's a good idea.
Orm could pass that off, maybe.
I don't know that I want to walk into a heavily armed military fortress,
Have you ever
compound.
tried it before?
No. It doesn't mean I should start now. Treshy left a few days ago to sell a ring. You guys don't want to just like hole up in a building across the street?
I mean, yeah, we can do that for sure.
No, I'm not really.
I mean, I could certainly, go in as a little rat or a spider just to investigate.
Okay,
makes sense.
and the rest of us just kind of sit tight and, do a stakeout.
Yeah, I do kind of want to walk the perimeter though
just have
and
to
see, if there's other doorways that he might be coming in and out of. I mean, there might be underground tunnels for all we know.
Sure.
See if people come in and out of the building, how often, what it looks like at night.
Is there some sort of a neighboring building or inn where we can?
There are a number of neighboring buildings. In the immediate
Even if there
vicinity,
are 4 stories, perhaps.
actually, no. There are no structures that are like residential or open to the public that are any taller than maybe at most 3 stories in this region, and would just come a little bit above the wall, if anything. The towers that you see around here may come a little taller, but a lot of them are industrial exhausts. Specifically, there are a number of larger structures around here known as the storm cisterns, which which are these massive metallic, in some cases almost oddly bent, like they had been like grabbed and released by some godly entity, and as such they raise upward in odd angles, and what should be non-functional, or at the very least unsafe, but have stood for many years. And at the top of each of these, you can see there's all manner of ladders and platforms that kind of rise upward, and there are occasionally people that watch and patrol them, because these cisterns collect all the monsoon water and maintain the water that basically keeps the city alive and the people around here, and what little bits of greenery and growing in the vicinity viable.
Yeah, the Gajakanda take care of the cisterns, but underneath the cisterns, that's where the youths go to like do illicit drugs and drink beers.
Huh.
I bet we could hang out under the cisterns.
You
Possibly.
You've picked this up? I'm just
Yeah.
kind of curious. That was
Yeah.
very fast.
I've been here a couple of weeks.
Wow.
Very perceptive.
I just kind of want to see the cisterns, see the sewers. I'm not gonna lie.
Actually, a sewer entrance is not a bad idea.
Yeah.
There's sewers in this city?
I mean, shit's got to go somewhere.
So,
It's very true.
okay.
We will go.
Is there a
well-
sewer system here?
Not in the classic sense.
Oh, man.
I mean, someone
What's
was
that?
dumping out a.
Yeah, like a
That's right.
chamber pot. On
There
the
certain
street.
areas of the city do have what are called dumping zones. And there is one section on the eastern side of the cliffs outside of the skids there where certain individuals make a decent amount of money by picking up refuse and carting it to the outside of the town and then dumping it all off the side of the ravine. So there's one large ravine side that is just a multicolored rainbow of all sorts of runoff, whether it be organic or not, that just kind of lends this
Awful.
this awful pattern of mineral gathering and depositing and yeah.
Yum, yum, yum.
How many bodies do you think are down there?
Imagine they're sludgy enough that you could not count.
Well, I'm all
Sludgy.
for Fern Rat. If you wanna,
Yeah.
Serve a
I'd
ball.
go in.
but how
expect
will
it
you
not to
get
fly
out
back.
if somebody stomps on you?
Well, I'll figure it out.
The princess has got this, okay? Little risk ain't ever hurt anybody.
Have you seen rats?
too.
The city of rats?
This city does have rats,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Tons of rats. It doesn't mean that we don't kill them.
Well, I know.
Do a
just-
little. Well, let's just hang out, and then maybe you can scamper in when people go in and
Go
out.
in and out?
Yeah.
Well, did you want to do a perimeter walk all the way around first?
Let's just
We
keep
wanna,
doing
I
the
did want to
check
walk
the whole
around.
Let's do a
thing.
perimeter walk, and if it looks like there's a little area that I can skitter through, maybe a little hole underneath the fence or something, I can.
It might be more noticeable if it's the entire group of us doing an entire perimeter walk, though. Just putting that out there.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I'll stay behind. I've got work to do anyway.
I'll go on your walk.
All right.
I'll stay with
Chet.
Okay.
Me too. Do you wanna? Oh, you'll be a rat.
Well, not yet.
Well, I was gonna say, what if you took that ring and wore it? That way, we have an orb that would find you.
Well, we
left
didn't
it.
get it
We
because it
didn't
was
buy the
very
ring.
expensive.
We didn't buy the ring.
No, because he might go back and try to purchase it. We thought maybe we would be able to. If he comes into money, he might. I mean, it is very dear to him.
Sure. Never mind.
Okay. I'll join you on your walk, though.
Okay.
get that ring.
Sure.
All right. So the four of you are going on walkabout.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the rest of you stay behind and kind of keep watch. The other four of you continue to run a perimeter. As you do, you notice that the wall itself does it kind of keeps like a pentagon shape around the exterior of the fortress. A little oblong on the southern side of it, and there is a second gate on the opposite side of the wall. So there are two entrances in and out that are viable from a larger presentory standpoint. And they're both about 15 to 20 feet wide, you guess, at this glance. You do also see the patrols on the top occasionally switch out, or at least you see like one person leave and another person come up and take their place. And occasionally someone peeks out beyond one of the watch balconies that protrudes on one of the lower levels and just kind of glances around. One person out there kind of picks their nose for a second, flicks it, then walks back inside. You do also notice kind of above this portion of the city, there are a number of the Hellcatch vultures, the scavengers, now at this high point in the day's sun are kind of circling in spaces. You can see them kind of keeping watch for any sort of discarded meal opportunities or any of these skittering vermin that make home here in the city. There's probably a dozen or so of them that's just immediately above this vicinity, just kind of slowly circling in groups.
Noted.
Okay.
All right, so two entrances.
Yeah, I feel like almost we should split the party. And one of us camp out at one and the other.
And we put one mind talker on one side, one mind talker on the other side.
As we're walking, I'm looking for little holes or breaks in the fence anywhere that I might be able to wiggle through.
Make a perception or investigation check.
Can
Come
I
on.
help her, knowing that
Come on.
what she's looking for, keeping an eye out at the same time?
Yeah, if you both want to help her out with that.
I'll give you advantage.
Ooh. Okay, that's a good idea. That's exactly the same. Okay.
A perception?
Okay, 10.
It's a pretty solid wall. You can see there's a couple of areas here and there where visible cracks just have been formed over time, whether it be shifting in the ground beneath it, attacks on the wall that have been partially repaired, or just general decay over time. But they've been patched. You do not see any specific openings that catch your attention that are immediately visible.
Yeah, not to, naysay or doubt you, but like, I don't feel good about this. I don't feel good about this. I think we all should stick together and that we should wait until there's a good opportunity or make a good opportunity, but none of this, sneaking off one at a time.
Yeah, because Fern, I mean, nothing's ever gone wrong by you sneaking off on your own.
No. Well, no.
It's also these birds in the sky. They eat
Well, they're
rats.
actual bird. They're not like.
So maybe you could be like, if she was gonna sneak off on her own, which she is not gonna do, but maybe you could be like a
If you suggest it,
like
she's
an
going to do it.
insect instead.
I mean, I it's. I could be a cat. I could be.
Oh.
I could be a capybara. I could be. I could be a spider. But
Like,
I feel
what about like a quokka or something?
I could be a quokka for sure.
You know,
They're
maybe that
very
would charm
sweet.
them. Maybe
Yeah,
that
it
would charm
very
them.
charm them.
It's unique.
You know. Okay. Okay, let's. I like the idea of splitting the party. Maybe we just take a
You wanna
minute.
look up a quokka?
Well,
Yeah, how do you spell it? Is it
Q-U-O-K-K-A.
You keep role playing.
we
They're the
could.
cutest.
We could just watch for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I kind of
these things?
do like getting in there.
I fucking love fuckers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's got big.
that's like the perfect
That's got
creature.
big fern energy.
But okay, here's a side question.
Yes.
Not a side question. Above table. If, say, I were to be a creature and were to get attacked by something, would I turn back into me?
Yep.
If you took enough damage to reduce the creature's form's hit points to 0, yes.
That's right. Okay.
Hit point of a kitten.
Hey, where we are there any sentries in view who are talking?
Maybe the exact moment, no, but occasionally they do converse. Like they're people, so they have to keep themselves engaged as well.
I'm gonna start reading the conversations of anyone that I see in view for our entire watch in this place to see if I can pick anything up because of the observant feat.
So you can read lips?
Yeah.
Okay, I have to roll a high perception because they're quite a distance from you. To read lips at, 150 feet is
No problem.
challenging. But it's not impossible. It's the D&D we're talking about. So okay, if you take a moment as you're walking around and kind of taking a pass, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
23.
23. You can see conversation, but it's too far for you to make out any specific words. Occasionally you can see like a large vowel or an expression that seems like they're engaged in some sort of a joking banter, but it's too far to pick up anything specific.
They're using O a lot.
Are we in any particular, real hurry? Do we have time to, wait for a 24-hour period, see this? Or do we go with the direct approach and have your friend go on in there?
Is there a privacy nearby where I can just go somewhere just for a minute where I'm not seen?
There are a number of nooks and crannies all throughout the city where you can not be seen.
Just gonna tuck by
gotta
a
poop,
nook and
you gotta
cranny for
poop.
a second.
Never see her again.
I don't know if we're necessarily in a hurry. It's just that we need to get Armand before he, leaves town, if he hasn't already left town.
Okay, well, so it seems like you guys are split between waiting this out and sneaking in, or going in the front door.
Yeah, that's
bluff.
usual for us.
I'm gonna run over to them, and I am now a
Quokka?
You're gonna be a quokka?
Real round butt. Just real round.
Roundest of butts.
Must be so cute.
Oh my god.
I forgot everything we were talking about.
You're the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Just get
Oh my
some
god, oh my gosh, oh
muzzies.
my god.
Scrooge.
This is all we're doing today. You must never change back.
Make the face again. Make the quote face again.
Dusk.exe has stopped working.
I'm gonna run in.
Yeah.
What's that?
Have fun.
I'm
gonna run in.
All right,
Fun.
you go ahead and run on up to the front gates.
Thank God.
Their gates.
Oh.
Their gates.
You burrow.
Oh,
Do they burrow?
Yes.
Even stone cold warriors are gonna have
I know,
some
the
kind
gates
of
will
heart
open. The gates
for a
will open.
quokka.
They gotta open at some
I'm just
point.
gonna wait.
You
Okay.
get found out. Just give them the.
The one eye.
Sorry.
But
Is there any bit beneath the gate?
there is about an inch and a half below the gate in places, because at some points the gathered dust and kind of sand and dirt kind of rises up to it, and you can see there's heavy patterns where the gates, when they swing open, they push past and kind of leave these kind of gate angels, if you will, in the ground. But to that point is very little space.
Are we just looking at pictures of quokkas now?
Before I leave the group, I give Dusk a little bit of a lick as an apology of sorry. Okay.
I just have to share because I searched if quokkas burrow and I couldn't find that answer, but I did find that I guess quokkas throw their babies as a manage of self-defense.
If they get scared by a predator, they throw their baby at it.
My kids! And then peace out.
No, they don't. No, they don't. What's the source?
abc.net.australia.
That's a kid's.
That can't be right.
That's quokka sacrifice their babies in order to
I have
escape.
never identified with a creature more in my entire life.
Well, it's incredible because you consider that they're
animals
throwing their
and other
children as a means of self-defense with the biggest smile.
Sorry,
Okay.
These shape really took off this
So-
episode.
As you are sitting there, round, fuzzy butt, large smile at the base of the gate, what do you do, Fern?
I'm gonna try to just start. I'm looking around and just try to start scraping and burrowing where there's where I see the biggest separation in the gate.
Okay. Go ahead and roll athletics for me. Using the I'll say for this creature, just go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Come on. Big natural 20.
No. 11.
11. Okay. You begin to dig and dig and dig, and about 5 minutes go by, and you're making some decent progress, but it's going to take you a little longer, but you can do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm committed. I'm gonna work so hard.
While Fern is just breaking a furry sweat, though
Quokka.
they can't sweat.
Quokka is breaking a furry sweat.
Fern as a quokka is panting due to the inability to sweat and digging furiously. What are the rest of you doing?
How's it going there, Fern?
Well, it's just I'm working real hard to just get under this gate.
All right.
The rest of you just kind of watching and waiting?
Yeah, I tap Imogen's arm. You should maybe alert the rest of the group.
Oh, I cannot do that.
No?
No, because if I do that, I will lose my mental connection with Fern. Plus, I can only establish it with somebody that's within view.
Okay.
Been a while.
Well, I'll cross my fingers instead.
At about the 10-minute mark, you can try and push through. Make a strength check for me.
She gets stuck under that damn door the same way she got on the other one.
Yes.
Ooh. 8.
She gets stuck under the door.
Okay, I'm gonna try to see if there are if there's anybody inside that I can just smile at.
Is she okay?
Try to charm.
There's a lot of little
She's really charming. She's
Okay,
charming.
so the gate is about that thick. and you dug underneath the majority of it, and your head just kind of pokes out this way, but your midsection is just kind of stuck, and you guys can see these little legs kind of like kicking in the area beneath.
How you doing there?
Just give me like 2 more seconds.
Okay, because I can always pretend you're my pet that got away.
Yeah.
if that
No one's
helps.
paying attention to you yet, though you do see in this entry courtyard, you get a quick glance as you're staring out there. There are all manner of training dummies and weapon racks. You can see what looks to be 3 unattended skirmisher crawlers, the ones with the center wheel in the front and the large, almost like clawed horse-like hooves in the back. You can see there is a large area where a bonfire at night would largely be lit, but it's just been set up with flammables in preparation for the night. You can see there are about 5 guards that are in different places. Just one person's over with like a whetstone, like sharpening weapons. 2 others are over there, kind of just snacking on what looks like some sort of dried meat, like a jerky, and conversing. And there are 2 others that are just patrolling the interior of the courtyard. But
How far away is she?
from you guys, depends on how far away you've been away watching her dig.
I mean, I don't know.
Like, depends on, are you like right against the wall, or are you like watching from across the road?
I think we're like
Across the road, probably.
So like 25 feet.
Okay. I am going to use my telekinetic ability and start digging the dirt out from around her and try to move the dirt.
Okay. Starting to go a little more. So close. I got there. One of the guards patrolling kind of nearby doesn't notice you.
Is it always like this?
Pretty much.
You come out the other side, and you're now inside the courtyard.
All right. Well,
Okay.
you're cute and noticeable, so move fast.
Okay, I'm gonna skitter to where I think the entrance of the building is.
Okay, yeah, you can definitively see an entryway that leads into the fortress. It is out in the open across the courtyard. There are, stacks of supplies and things along the way that you can dart to as you want to go.
Great.
I will need you to make a stealth check.
Okay.
As a rotund, not minuscule creature. So
I'm not there, but is there sky above?
Garbage.
Can you give yourself
Carrying birds.
Give myself, I don't know. 8.
Oh,
8.
God.
Okay, cool. So
Okay, cool.
You need to stop rolling like dog shit.
I know.
Making sure it's out.
you wait for the guard to pass, who hasn't noticed you yet. You skitter across a good 15-foot range and kind of get behind what looks to be almost like a hay bale, but it's not hay. It's some other kind of like dried grass that was brought from or farmed somewhere nearby in the Hellcatch. And you kind of get there, back up behind it, glance over. The next thing you can see what looks to be 2 barrels open, uncertain if there's anything within them, but they're just kind of set out in the open, either to collect water or they contain something for quick access for the people within the courtyard. You rush over to it, and right as you're about to get to the shade behind them, you feel a hand grab you from the torso and lift you up, and a voice go, "Oh goodness, what's this?" And like
Baby at him.
you feel your world whip around up into the blue sky, and you see just the dark kind of exterior rim kind of a shaded face, kind of framed by the sky above. And as your eyes focus a bit, you can see what looks to be a tough-looking woman warrior, shoulders exposed with scars, muscular, has this like wide, bright white toothy grin, and eyes that are kind of green like jade. Her skin is very, very suntanned, and her hair is almost like a bleached white that is in a back braid to protect it that kind of goes past the shoulders. She's wearing some leather armor on the shoulders, and you can see what looks to be a gold chain around the neck that carries what looks to be a bird's skull with like a golden mask over the front of it. And she kind of picks it up and goes, "Oh my goodness, you're so cute. Who are you?"
I start shivering.
Oh.
Oh my god, I don't even know what you are, but you're adorable. Oh my god. My guns! My guns!
My cunt?
Micah.
I heard my cunt. Yep.
Paging my cunt.
Is my cunt here?
All NPCs are now named David from here on out. Forever.
We can't have nice things.
We cannot.
We just we can't have nice things.
My name.
My cunts, Harry Butts, get over here.
The spelling in my head was different. But let's just say, my guns has a rough time with his title. You hear Snickers nearby, and he goes, "Just call me Mick." Have you seen something like this? It's like, what the heck is that? It's the problem with making shit up on the spot. Sometimes it's not a winner.
Hey, you talk for 20,000 hours.
Somewhere the spirit of Provence like, ha!
I think he's outranked.
It's normal where I come from.
Comes up and he's like, oh, what is this? This is adorable. Oh my, how is this alive here? Did it escape? Was it like some sort of like exotic animal that escaped? I don't know, but it's mine now. I found it. I'm gonna call you. What should I call it? And the Mick leans over and goes, call it Killer, because it's ironic. It's like, no. I'm gonna call it Fuzzbottom. Come with me, Fuzzbottom. And kind of puts you under the arm and kind of like cradles you like a baby and begins to carry you towards the fortress.
I'll just nuzzle into her.
Okay.
I love this.
You see some of the other kind of guards like stand up and look over, and she kind of like pulls you away from their, like giving them a look of like, this is mine. Step off. The swishing of sights around you and blue sky suddenly goes to darkness as you're brought within the interior of the fortress.
Is everything all right?
Yes, someone has now taken me as their pet.
Great.
Yeah, but I'm inside.
Ooh, that's wonderful.
Okay.
She's doing good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
We should really be used to this by now, I guess.
That was a baller move.
You are carried from hallway to a left turn, down another hallway, down a set of stairs, down another hallway, another left turn.
I'm gonna memorize this.
Okay, so you're trying to keep this all in mind as you go. And you can see you're passing by other kind of arched doors, simple. You see another person step out and move past. These look to be like subterranean barracks, living quarters for various paragons call individuals.
I'm also looking around for Armand.
Right. Roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
Do Quokka have good vision?
The other party.
Nope.
Oh, God.
Okay, am I adding my perception?
Yes.
Okay, 14.
Oh.
14, not too bad. Okay, I'm keeping that in mind. So the rest of the troop, you guys were probably staying back how far?
Block?
Yeah.
I mean, are you talking about the group
which
that's Team Fern or the other team?
The other team.
Yeah. We were just.
So they're around the back, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we're on the other
We're
side.
in front.
Okay, so you're
Across the street.
a couple hundred feet or so from the other troop.
Anything we want to try while we're just sitting here with our?
So I'm gonna like go to about like 50 feet and be like,
Oh God. To who? What do you?
if I see
Oh,
them,
to us.
be like,
To us?
Come on.
Who's that person?
That's Dusk. Do we need to get your opticals checked?
Maybe. No, we were fixed recently.
I message Dusk from afar. Oh, Dusk.
you can do the thing too.
Hi. Hello. What's going on?
Fern turned into a really cute quokka and I just ran across the street and then burrowed underneath and then now she's caught and she's getting a tour of the place and stuff. So I feel like we should probably meet up and everything and reconvene with all of the information that we have right now.
Honestly, this is par for the course. Sounds like it's going great. Let me check in with the others. Hold, please. So, Jet, FCG, I guess Fern is super adorable and has been taken as one of the Paragon's guard's pets and
Well,
is inside.
I guess the question is, do we act and send someone in to rescue her, or just see how this plays out? Maybe just see how this plays out, or do you want to?
Do we know how long she could stay as a furry bottom?
I could try to cast a spell on someone and have them go in and retrieve her.
How long have we seen Fern last as a fuzz bottom?
At most, about an hour.
Is that how long it lasts?
Well, I mean, like, you know, I don't know why we can't have two initiatives going on at the same time, because it sounds like she's going to do really good on the inside, but we could test
2 hours.
what an outward response would be to some kind of threat.
Threat.
Yeah.
What would your suggestion be?
Well, I mean, like, cause a fucking ruckus and then disappear, but then everybody else can, you know, see what happens.
See the response
Yeah,
time.
where do they come out of? Where's the barracks? Do they
sure.
mount up quick?
Actually, 3 hours now. This is half your druid level rounded down.
That's pretty fun.
There is a middle ground where we just get whomever of us is the most unthreatening on the outside to go in and try and retrieve their animal creature. They'll respond like they're, you know.
Do you think the Paragon's call is going to give up the cute animal?
I don't know, but we'll at least see what their reaction
I
to
do
it
have
is.
a spell that might convince them to, but
Oh shit! I put Dusk on hold. Oh, Dusk!
Hello.
So sorry. We're still debating.
Okay.
Keep holding.
Oh my god.
So I put her back on hold. It's fine. I kind of like this idea though. Should we just do it, or should we just consult the others?
do we have an idea yet? We were just sort of banding about.
Are you talking the idea of just pure chaos?
Yes.
I mean, you got to kick an anthill every once in a while to see what happens, right?
All right, who's gonna do what?
I mean, if you want to wait a little while, there's a middle ground. as
Let's
well as you can.
let's give her a little more time to check the place out before we send it into a total ruckus. But I'm not against this plan.
Yeah, plus, like, you know, distracting things towards the outside may cause a little less attention on the inside.
Also, may give her an opportunity to get the fuck out.
Yep.
Okay, let me update Dusk. Oh, Dusk!
Hello.
All right, so we kind of want to like see how this plays out. We're gonna keep watching the front. Worst case scenario, maybe we'll cause a ruckus.
This is horrifying.
Sorry that my messages aren't as peaceful as Imogen's. All right,
I like them. Okay. All right. Okay. So they're just gonna kind of hang out over there and see how this plays out.
All right. That's probably for the best.
So I guess maybe we can kind of do the same if you trust Fern. To be okay?
Implicitly.
Okay.
Fern is one of the most trustworthy people I've ever come across.
Meanwhile, while you are being brought through the hallway and keeping watch on the low-lit interior, the occasional kind of tinder-burning brazier or oil-burning lantern hang on the inside, are Quokka's low-light creatures?
Let's find out.
I doubt it.
I'm going to say no,
Because
just for the sake of this.
They're out in the daytime.
But if they're not, someone will give them
Continue
a
to look
bite.
it up, but in the interim, you are brought to a simple barracks chamber. The door opens, and your captor.
They're nocturnal.
They're nocturnal.
All right, that does help.
Okay.
So to that point, you do not have disadvantage on your perception checks,
Great,
which is
okay.
good. You're brought into this chamber where there are 3 bunks set up, kind of cots within the room. There are a few like foot lockers kind of arranged around the base or underneath them. There's a couple of small weapon setups and some armor racks that are affixed to the nearby wall. But it's just a plain, simple underground barracks. You can see there are, looks like personal lockboxes beyond just like the foot locker that sits at the base of the bed. But as you're brought in the chamber, the woman soldier who brought you in sets you down and goes, Oh my God, you're so cute. Let me see what I got for you. And she rummages in the footlocker and pulls out a small satchel and kind of opens it up and has tobacco.
I go over and just pause and just sniff and try to just be real cute.
Oh my goodness. You're just so fucking cute. I can't stand. Oh, stop it! Stop it! You're too cute. It hurts my heart. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna give you a pastry. Pulls in and pulls out a small like dried bran muffin type thing and breaks it apart and hands you a piece. Oh goodness, just look at you. Okay, enjoy that. I've got to get back to my my post, but don't go anywhere. And we're gonna cuddle up tonight. Oh, if you're gonna poop anywhere, poop on his bed.
I just curl up in a little ball.
Okay. Oh my God! Shh. And then leaves the room and closes the door behind you. Here.
Oh shit.
I'll take a nap. Real tired.
Incredible.
Okay, are there any windows in the room? Are there...
No, it is a
'cause we're-
subterranean barracks chamber. There is
Okay.
a singular door out, and it is currently, you assume, latched or locked of some kind.
Okay. Wait, can I talk to her? I can't remember this. Yes, that's right.
We are connected.
Okay, so I'm just taking a little bit of just lounging on a bed right now
What?
of my new owner. But I think she closed me in. I'm gonna get up and just try to see if I can nudge open the door, like
Okay.
with my paw.
It's not moving.
Is
Okay.
it going okay?
Well, she's not injured.
Yeah. It's dimly lit in here because of the torch sconce, but you have pretty decent vision in the light.
Okay, is there
so
any other doors, any other openings that maybe I could
Make an investigation
scuttle
or
through?
perception check, your choice.
Okay.
Come on. Do one double-digit roll.
Guide yourself. Can you guide yourself while you're a little?
No, you cannot
No,
cast
okay.
spells in
Maybe
beast.
check Mike Hunt's personal
14.
belongings.
Yeah.
14. Glancing around the interior of the chamber, the only egress is the singular wooden door.
Fuck.
Okay, I'm gonna start scraping and crying.
Go with what you know.
Oh, that sounds scary.
There we go.
Let's find that door.
Okay.
She's trapped. She's trapped. She's working her way out. Fern, please keep us posted.
I will for sure.
You've only got a few more minutes left before I cannot talk to you anymore.
Okay, everything's gonna be fine. Don't stress.
Keep scraping and keep scraping and keep scraping and keep scraping. About 2 minutes pass. 3 minutes pass. 4 minutes pass.
Done now, right?
And right about then, you hear. And the door opens, and you see a large looming figure there with a sword out going like, "What the fuck?" Oh. What is this? What is this, little one? And reaches over and grabs like the scuff between his shoulders and kind of picks you up a bit and lifts you in front. And you can see now this rough-looking gentleman in his 30s. He has like sunburnt patches of skin, like fresh peeling that you can see in places. Has kind of this jagged mohawk that's kind of more bushy at this point that goes down to the back. Is wearing just a simple tunic over like a stringy but muscular body, but definitely like more of not as bulky as he is lanky. And he has a short sword in his hand that he was just about to stab whatever was right there, and kind of just holds it and kind of is holding you there, grins with a smile that contains most of his teeth. And just goes, "Oh, you are just adorable. Well, you might now." Closes the door, looks around and kind of tucks you into his chest, and walks a little further down the hallway, heads right down another hall.
Peeking out, seeing if I can see anything else new.
Make another perception check for me.
Book is gonna get passed around the entire. There, let's call.
9.
9. Okay.
perception?
I
Is
have
it
high perception, but I can't use mine.
Can't trust a quokka.
No,
you do.
it's your
What's your
perception.
I can use mine?
Sorry, as when,
your brain.
when a druid takes an animal form, they get to keep their mental statistics.
You've been rolling
Oh,
way
great.
better than you thought.
I've been rolling way better than I thought.
That's okay.
That's fine. I'm
We're
sorry.
here now.
16.
My bad. Yes, 16.
That is so much better.
Yes, that's so much better.
With the 16, you
using
move.
these.
You move past, and there's mainly just closed doors. On this lower floor, as he's pulling you beyond to the left, there is actually an open, not even a doorway, just a hall that leads into a larger, well-lit chamber to your immediate left. And as you kind of glance past and look, you see what looks to be a table. On this table, there are all manner of sheets of paper that are stretched out and held, unfurled with different weights at the corners. You can see what looks to be a number of chairs off to the sides. There are candles lit and glowing, as well as other lanterns in the vicinity. And there are 3 figures in there, 2 of which look to be other Paragon's Call figures, though well armored and dressed. And the 16, a third that you do recognize. You see a half-giant figure, the one that beat the shit out of Ashton at the ball. General Ratash.
Start growling.
You start growling? Oh, what is that? No, don't growl. We're friends, it's fine. And he just keeps walking down the hall.
Okay.
Goes to the right, opens another door, and there's somebody in there snoring. Goes, oh, shit. I'm gonna put you in my footlocker. A little bit of food. Just hang tight until my shift is over, and I'm gonna come get you.
I'm gonna start wiggling, and I'm gonna try to wiggle away from it.
No, all right. I need you to make an athletics or acrobatics check, which will just be a straight roll.
Okay.
Oh, God.
It's a natural 1.
You wiggle and wiggle and wiggle, but he has a firm grip on you, and he's like, "Oh, you're not going anywhere." Goes in.
I'm gonna bite him.
Okay. I'll say just go ahead and roll an attack.
Oh God, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. This is so stupid.
It's better than
Roll an
being in a
attack.
locker.
Am I adding anything?
This is great.
No.
8.
Straight up 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do bite, and you catch, but I don't know if it's the patch of skin itself is pretty tough, or you just aren't used to having strong jaw muscles with this creature. But you're not breaking the skin enough to really do some damage. You bite and you sink, and he's like, ow, son of a. You're gonna learn manners.
I'm gonna try to spread my legs and arms so he doesn't put me in the box.
Okay, he opens the footlocker and is like, no, you gotta. Stop it. No, you're not supposed to. And the other person begins to like rouse in the bed and is like, what is that sound?
This is so ridiculous.
Nothing, go back to sleep. It's like, what, you bring a cat in here or something? What's that you got? This? No, it's. I was like, there and pauses. He goes, you know, we're not supposed to have pets. Closes the footlocker and stands up. Fuck you too. Slams the door on the guy who's napping. He has to walk back through the hallway, kind of holding it out in front. As opposed to now a pet, it's now like a rodent that he caught, and is just like backtracking through and goes, seems like you want the kind to be nice anyway. And walks past, kind of backtracking. Now across that room once more where you see the figures in there. Continue on down, now to the right, up the stairs, and walks back out into the courtyard, kind of holding you out in front. And the woman that first caught you turns and goes, and just has to kind of like swallow her pride in the moment. And the person goes like, found a rodent, open the gate. The 2 of them go by.
Let's rush in.
One of the guys goes, send it to me, I'll chuck it over the wall. And it's like, no, it's too cute. Open the gate! And 2 of the gentlemen go over and start hitting these heavy cranks.
They're opening the gate.
Can't hear you anymore.
Is this the front gate or the back gate?
This is the front gate.
Okay.
We're not there. Go, Bum Rush. We're at the back.
But they're the
It opens up ever so slightly, like about a foot wide, a foot and a half wide, before they stop. And it just takes you and chucks you at a 20-foot arc.
I don't have to fall.
I will say, just for the sake of this, make a dexterity saving.
Okay.
Please take damage.
Oh my god.
Did you say dexterity?
Yes.
Okay, 13.
You roll with it, and as your furry body hits, you don't impact with any rocks. You don't end up like twisting the wrong way and actually hurting yourself. You just roll with it and getting dusty and stop, kind of coughing.
I turn around real quick, and before the doors close, I just smile at him.
Shouldn't have bit me, asshole. And he steps back as the gates.
Okay, I'm gonna try to go find another.
I just seeing. Do we see this at the front?
Yeah.
Over here.
I run over, I skitter over there and try to find a spot to go back to me.
Easily enough to do. You find a little pocket of shade off the side of the building, and then we come back to your normal form.
I message Dusk.
Fern is in the front. I repeat, we have Fern.
She's in the front. She's in the front.
Laudna told you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
She was connected.
No, it's
As we're walking towards the front, hey, are you and Laudna, the thing?
I'm sorry, what?
Are you and Laudna a thing?
A thing?
A thing.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, romantically entangled.
No?
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Good. Because I was, kind of getting some vibes and everything, and I,
Yeah. I could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Good talk.
So, Laudna. I was wondering, Imogen, you and going somewhere. But thank you.
Are you? Wait, what? What? What?
Well,
What?
potholder? Really?
I should have gotten her the T-shirt, okay, and fresh cut grass.
No,
Talk me out of it.
It's not potholders or T-shirts. You must have done something pretty fucked up if you are in like potholder territory, right?
I did something so
Okay, it's okay. No, just didn't want to. Come on.
I don't want to.
Here, just have a little. Just come on. Just.
I don't want to.
Don't you?
I just collapsed in ash.
Okay. Now,
The worst.
She's mad at me.
clearly.
She's gonna be fine.
Because I'm a terrible friend.
No, you're not a terrible friend.
I
Come on.
am, though.
Nope. You're not a terrible. Come on. What do you cry, by the way? What is this shit?
I'm sorry. Sometimes it comes out as a little black and inky. Because,
it's
so
cool.
scary.
No, I like it. It's cool. It's just I wanted to make sure it's not gonna stain.
I make no promises.
Okay. Do you want some friendly advice from someone who has literally pissed off everyone they've ever met?
Okay.
Okay. I don't need to know what happened. It's not for me to know. It's your business.
I broke her rock.
Oh God! It was one of the shiny rocks, wasn't it?
She loved it so much.
Okay.
Then I killed it.
Was it an accident?
Yeah.
Okay. Does she know it was an accident?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, this is so much more than I bargained for.
Sorry, I've
Well,
got black snot on your shirt. I'm sorry.
it's seen worse. Really, it has.
Are you sure?
Oh, maybe not. Fuck. Okay, but. Oh, so
The skirt, the wipe.
it's what it's there for.
Okay.
maybe you should focus on an apology that's related to the offense, if that makes sense. Maybe let's focus on, instead of...
I should prostrate myself on the ground.
No.
On top of a spiky rock.
I mean...
Let her step on me.
I'm not going to tell you not to do that because that would be kind of cool, but no. I think maybe we've got to figure out a rock-based apology, if that makes sense.
I said a spiky rock.
Yeah, but like...
Like thematically?
More than thematically, like an understanding of the offense, if that makes sense. An apology that actually speaks to what happened.
Do I have to get her a new rock?
I mean,
I don't know if I could replace
putting
that.
some energy into a new rock might not be a bad idea.
Okay.
So maybe we need to find you a nice rock for Imogen. Do you think that would help? Would that feel a little better?
I feel a little confused on the messaging.
I'm working with what I got here.
I can try and find her a new rock. I should have gotten her the t-shirt with FCG.
I don't think the t-shirt would have...
Wait, what's happening right now?
Yeah, we should focus on.
No, this sounds very important.
No,
I came at
it's
the tail
really-
end
it's-
of it.
Is
You were
Imogen
just
coming?
inside
Wait, is
the
Imogen coming?
The belly of the beast.
Here,
No,
just
you're fine.
go for it. Go for it.
Is it what?
Oh.
Did you see Treshy in there?
No, but I did see the guy that beat you up.
Amazing.
Didn't beat me up.
And, well, just...
Do you think you could sketch out a map of the inside?
Yes, I could.
Do we have paper?
We have dirt.
I can draw it in the ground.
Exactly.
Okay.
Everything can be solved with rocks. Tiny rocks on the ground we can make a map with. Rocks solve everything.
Art is just tiny rocks, and I broke a rock, so I gotta get it
Are they coming back over here? by the
I
way?
think they're almost here. I can see them coming.
Can you catch up with the rest of the
Hi. Okay. Oh, totally fine. Totally fine. So I figured out sort of the layout a little bit, which I can draw out. I saw...
You shouldn't do that.
Well, I know. I just... it's my go-to, I guess, and sometimes I just feel really comfortable in an animal shape. And it's just fun.
To her credit, it worked like a charm.
Well, I don't know if it worked like a charm, because I don't know if I necessarily figured anything out. But, I did see a big room. There were 3 guys in there. One of them was the one that Ashton fully beat up.
I mean, it was
and
close. I'll give him that.
It was very close.
It's just
And
close on his end.
he was in there. There was another one. There was something on the table with, things holding down the corners. I saw all different types of rooms with lots of beds and foot lockers and whew. I didn't really get a lot of information.
That sounds like a total win. And you came out unscathed.
Yeah. They took me out. They just were like, oh, it's a rodent, so just put you right out.
Yeah, but that might not happen every time.
I know. And I think I've definitely learned my lesson.
It was the same smile.
I'm sorry.
My cocoa face, my cocoa face.
I will try.
Yes.
I'm very sorry if it stressed you out.
It's very brave of you.
Well, thank you. That's so nice of you to say. I think it's a little reckless because it's a little fun.
A little reckless.
But,
2 for 2, though.
Yeah, you're allowed to you're allowed to blow off some steam. You just got some news about your parents.
yeah.
That's
yes.
serious. But
It's crazy.
how does this impact our plan for getting this guy out of there?
You didn't hear anybody talking about Armand.
I didn't.
It does mean that we'll get recognized if we go in.
Well, you guys might.
There's somebody who knows us.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
that, General Britannish was in there, so maybe, you guys could do the plan of, hey, I'm here to fight.
Take you up on your offer.
To take you up on your offer.
Yeah.
It could work. The only thing that's really a problem with it is then I'd actually have to take him up on the offer. or at least be serious enough to talk about it that he then wouldn't realize that.
I mean, we're just trying to figure out if Treshy is in there, right?
Yeah.
So normally with like a fortress where it's all, shelled up and everyone's on the inside, you want to reverse that shit. Get everyone on the outside.
So start a fire.
A fire, attack the fences, cause an explosion, kill somebody, make them come get you, and then you go.
Steal a crawler machine and slam it into the front gate.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Oh my God, I really like that.
I really want to steal a crawler machine.
I didn't, and now I do.
Or tip one over onto the gate.
I lived here for years. How did I never steal a crawler?
We could do both.
Sure.
Steal it bit to bit.
Should we wait till one of theirs leaves the gate and then sort of ambush it?
It'll be
I feel
even
like
more.
There was a crawler that went by that recently that was pretty worse for the wear.
I think another crawler would be the way to go. I think it's not about they'll know there's infiltration if
There
it's
was
one of their own.
3 people to
We
one
could
of them.
throw one of their
shippers,
own
right?
back. We could be like, open up the gates. We're back from the crawling, and they'll open up the gates, and we'll go right
Those big
in.
crawlers, there was one person driving, one person on the second tier near the turreted gun, and like a third that was like a mechanic that hopped off, or just the 2?
You didn't really see who was driving necessarily. You just saw clusters of probably a little over half dozen individuals that were utilizing it between the 2 different platforms, and there was one person who was an engineer trying to do repairs that let down.
Much worse.
Yeah.
You want to go get
There were
that
a lot
one?
of people on it. There were a lot of people
Yeah,
on
half
it.
dozen people is more than 2.
Yeah,
I guess you never stole a crawler before because it was difficult.
That doesn't sound like me.
One question on the lower level before I totally get rid of this idea. Is it like an open air bottom level below the second deck? Like, is there lots of ventilation, or is it like enclosed with small little windows to see out of?
The subterranean portion, you mean?
No, on the crawlers, like above the legs, you said it's like a double
Oh, in the
decker,
crawlers?
right?
Oh, it's open air.
Okay.
It's like a platform dock with legs.
Got it.
It's primarily designed
wanted to drop
to
a
move a
fire.
lot of people, essentially.
Slice some throats. Kick 'em off the
You've
side.
lived here long enough to know that those are referred to as mammoth crawlers.
Mammoth crawlers.
And they're used specifically for like moving a large number of crawler gang members from one place to another. Usually for warfare elements or parading around as a show of power and influence.
Is that one that passed us an hour ago long gone, yeah?
I mean, it's been almost an hour, I'd say, since all that went down. But it's a big fucking crawler. And probably not the only one.
Definitely not the only one.
All right. So we do this one of 2 ways. We do sneaky way, we do big boom way.
And there's like 2 booms. One, you set up something on the outside and everybody watches. How many people come outside of the inside of the fortress? Are we talking about 2 dozen people, 3 dozen, 4 dozen? If everybody comes out to see the problem, there's fucking 50 people inside. That changes shit. Then you do the big gate attack.
We don't even need to attack it. We just need the guy to come out, right?
If he's even in there.
If he's not going to come out if there's a big explosion, but a lot of other people will. Maybe it's the combination of big distraction and a sneaking in while everyone's distracted.
Now you're speaking my language.
What if we just sneak in and somebody starts a fire from the inside?
Yeah, you want to empty the building out. Feel a little dodgy about burning the building down, but if you want to empty out the anthill,
When you were in there, did it look like earth and stone, or was it like all wood?
I think it was. What was it?
I mean, the majority of the halls were just carved from the sandstone and rock and dirt that makes up most of the terrain here on this plateau that's surrounded by the ravines. But there were wooden doorways, wooden furniture, a decent amount of things that were added to the rooms and chambers that are wood. But the majority of the actual structure is stone.
I say we get in there and start a fire.
I like big boom from the outside.
agree.
I think all of these ideas are
crawler
very
boom.
solid and we can do all of them.
on the outer wall?
If we're not gonna steal a crawler in this town, what are we even doing here? Why did we come to this place?
I am so proud of you right now. I am so proud of you right now. You can't win one on the
Oh, there's like a circuit, right?
you can't win one on the circuit, can you? No, that'd be insane.
You can look into it.
What about Joe's?
Let's, you know,
He's a
maybe,
tinkerer,
What's
right?
the circuit again?
maybe it's time. Maybe it's time for everyone to. Who can I talk to about Death Wish?
Death Wish.
They told Yeah, they mentioned that there's like a
Thunderdome
competition.
type of shit. Yeah.
I mean, it's run by the various crawler gangs. It's kind of how they settle disputes between them, since they don't take it to war unless they want to really take it to a murder space far outside of town. It's more of their sport in dealing with conflict. So generally, various crawler gang leaders will be the ones to situate it.
I used to know someone who worked there too, didn't I? There was somebody. I feel like somebody. I don't know. Let's head.
There was a
Thing to
figure.
Toss into the recipe. The Gorgine are also here or in the outskirts of the town. So if we don't want it to just be us trying to, I don't know, assault a fortress, we could, staff up a little bit. I'm just tossing that out there as like a little parsley on the side.
Werewolves to roll in with
I'm
us?
just saying, we fuck shit up.
The trick with this is we can't look affiliated with anybody. The minute it becomes, group versus group, the things get very complicated. So we have to make sure we don't.
Plus, you're talking about hitting the outer wall with one of these big things. If there's a VIP in there, VIP's not going to run out into the courtyard at an attack. If anything, it's going to be the opposite. Soldiers will come out. VIPs will be moved in or out another entrance.
What if we do that? What if we have no plan of mine is not going to include stealing a crawler. But so if we have our crawler ready,
I've got the fun part. Now give me the nutrition.
we got the crawler that we've stolen at the ready. It's parked around the corner, ready to go.
Right.
We cause a disturbance. We make it look like people are there to kill the VIP. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna batten down the hatches? No, they're gonna put him in a crawler and escape out the back door, and then our crawler is gonna catch, and it's like a crawler on crawler chase through the desert.
Well, there might be a lot of merit to this inside-outside team if one team is a distraction, but if the other half needs to be on the inside before the distraction starts so they can see how people on the inside are reacting and if there is hidden entrances or back doors or the need for a fire.
I look over everyone's shoulders, just in the off chance that Treshy is walking.
I know, that is exactly what I just thought.
Pocket's the individual we were considering.
Pocket, thank you.
Yeah. Make a perception check.
Sorry, do I know you guys?
That is 19.
19.
Yeah.
No sign of Trish. Comedically, that would have been perfect timing, but it's what's the plan?
Well,
Seems
I
we
know
got
it's
a
a fire.
plan.
There's a wealth of really good ideas.
Is there anything like, one of somebody maybe messages him or maybe Imogen gets in his head and it's like, you need to come outside right now for some very important reason?
There is this spell I keep mentioning. I could send one of his people in to go get him, if I can cast a spell on them.
Wait. We can
I can just convince a person to go do an action for me, like go in there, find Treshy, and tell him that he's needed outside.
For how long? That's great.
An hour.
Oh!
That feels so much
If
less-
it works.
I mean,
We just gotta find someone powerful enough that they can actually access him.
it's so.
Britannish.
I mean,
That's the thing. What if we go in, we talk to Britannish about joining. While we're doing that, you cast a spell on him. He goes and gets Armand. I don't know, and we get him out.
Sure. Yeah.
What if
Feels a lot more logical and
spitballing? What if you
part
go
of it
in to
makes me
talk to
sad.
the general, and Wolfman Chet is invisible with the little
Sure.
cage bead, and you keep the general and folks busy, and you go find our target.
But do remember, that cage bead doesn't keep them small. They turn into a giant human-sized rolly ball of cage.
wow, I think that really changes the plan.
So instead, you take the hole, and you roll them in the hole, roll it up, and get out.
Oh my god! Wait.
10
Oh,
minutes.
you got 10 minutes to get
10
them the
minutes
fuck
of
out
air.
Dodge.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
So Ashton and I will be
Put it on the
talking to
ground,
Britannish.
push him in the hole, gather it up.
Ash and I will be talking to Ortanish and sort of mind melding him to go get Treshy. You're just there invisible until you're needed. When Treshy comes out, we nab him, we put him in the hole, and we bring him out to our awaiting getaway vehicle, correct?
Or we just walk away.
Or there's a vehicle waiting to spirit us away quickly.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the Robert and Ashton's team. I think that's where I'm gonna go. Everybody else?
Which one? Which what? Which? You go,
Chaos
go
or
both
sensibility?
Or,
It's chaos and chaos.
yeah, chaos and or sensibility.
I like sensibility.
A great idea. You know?
That one sounds like the least amount of
Yes.
things going wrong.
Keeping the general occupied
I think
for
you just talk him up. Pretend like you're taking him up on his offer. Chetney finds this guy, rolls him in a hole. Invisible, walks him out.
I can get in easy, invisible, but as soon as I do anything, like try and put him in a sphere, I become visible again.
Oh,
Then we'll
You
just have
need-
to act quickly.
something greater than that invisibility.
I mean, I'll be a goddamn werewolf, but you know, I can only open up so many throats.
How often can you be invisible?
I can be invisible for an hour once a day.
Once a day.
But when you
anyone
do
else have
something,
invisibility?
you
Yeah, if I attack or cast a spell
Yep.
So
or change.
So we're
it
we're
would
settled.
literally.
that's a little bit more tricky. Okay.
So the only way to do it would be to.
Again, this is a fortress. I like that we're trying to come up with an idea in the same day, but we've got days before your parents get here. The Gorgine on the outskirts of the city. There's also Joe's to go to, and we could surveil one of these gargantuan things walking around and rob that fucking thing. You know, we don't have to be hasty, but I'm also here for hasty.
So, I am new here.
Welcome.
But I will say that you all come up with make a bunch of very, very good points, some better than others. I think what I'm hearing is that we go in with a group with as many people as we can, either hidden or concealed or, with a pretense for being there. We at least see if he's there, scope it out, compel somebody to tell us if he's there or to go get him for us, and then we get out, because there is no way that we are going to be able to storm a fortress.
Yeah, no.
That's just my thought.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Do the people that you FCG, do the people that you mind meld, do they know?
They when the spell ends, they will know that they had been affected.
Okay, so we have to save that to the very end.
Why? They'll just quit afterwards because they'll be ashamed.
So we have a couple days, I feel like.
So are we gonna stake out tonight and just kind of keep watch on the place, or are we
What
gonna
else
leave?
do we need to know?
We don't even know if he's still here, right?
Nope, assuming he's still there.
No, but we could stake it out, and between Imogen reading people's minds and me reading anybody who's walking past conversations, we can maybe learn something instead of stealing a tank and driving it into the side of.
He went shopping, I might add. It's not like he's locked up. He's not a prisoner.
We already know that he's out and about going to pawn shops. It stands to reason he'll do it again.
I mean, we also have
Gonna want to get
Furiosa
nice
over
food
here,
at some point.
who we could totally get dressed up and do a whole thing, and, she could be one of the crawlers, and, hey, I'm here, let me in.
If
I
we
don't know where
watch
that
for a day
goes.
or two, if that doesn't work,
We could also
then we do the
maybe
big-
we could do something to where we go to the pawn shop, the River of Renewal, and have them. Maybe we can compel them to send a message to Treshy saying, "I'm about to sell your ring, but I know you were very attached to it. Would you like to buy it before that?"
that's a great idea.
That's too
Like
sensible.
maybe draw
I feel
him
like it'll
out.
never work.
Send a message how?
Well, he knows where he's staying. It's not like it's a secret to that guy, right? So he could send a message,
But I mean,
or we could send a message.
that's what I'm saying. Like, why do they have to send the message?
That's a very good point.
Or to make
Can
it
you-
believable, deliver a message that's on paper saying,
Sure.
need to move this, but I wanted to give you one last shot
That's
at
brilliant.
reclaiming your goods.
I have a serious buyer, but I know you were very attached. If you're willing to pay me 25 gold more than what I sold it to you for, I would be willing.
We're going to be clever. If we're going to actually do something like this, then we're going to need someone of us to go in and actually buy something, get the name of the owner of the establishment, and a sample of their handwriting in the form of a receipt.
Oh my God. That's...
Plus, can we just like
Or we could just steal a car.
or just
We're going to do that too. It's just not part of this plan.
Why? He just sold this thing a week ago. Why would he want to buy it back for more than what he paid?
Because it's very dear to him. Maybe
Is it?
he's
He
hoping
just sold it.
To a pawn shop.
But
in the
it's a
hopes.
duplicate of a ring that he's worn for years.
his entire life. It's a family heirloom.
Then why would he just sell it?
Because he doesn't have anything else of value on him.
Well, then how could he buy it back?
How about this?
Exactly. It would be enough to draw him out. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Imogen, what if rather than upping the amount, say, I found a solution, I found a way for you to reclaim your goods?
I use a prestidigitation and I create a copy of the ring that I saw. Can I just go up and...
No, I don't think he'd buy it. We've already dealt with him thinking he had the ring and weird situations. I don't think he'd believe that somebody just had the ring and would give it back to him.
Well,
You know what I
I'm
mean?
not going to give it back to him, but, you know.
How would you know it came from Treshy?
That is
You would have had to find. You would have.
Because I talked to the person. I talked to the shopkeep. I just go up and I tell them that I have this and I want more where this came from.
Well, why don't we just stake out tonight and make decisions at dawn?
Dear Mr. Treshy,
at
I
dawn
have a
of the side.
proposition for you. I'd like to
Dusk.
discuss it in person. I think I can get you your ring back. Please meet me at the River of Renewal.
Sure.
Can we send
Send that
him
in right
like
now.
a gift card to the River of Renewal to incentivize him?
The owners, what are the owners' names? It's those
They
the
gotta-
Hero family, I think. I don't know if I don't know if there's anyone to really talk to there. It's kind of a loose collection, but like, if I recall, the family that runs it is probably not down to fuck with people.
You should just put it on paper in an envelope.
Yeah,
Find a
we can do
messenger
that
to
right
deliver.
now.
Yeah.
And we got paper?
I got paper.
Are we really just going to write a random note as opposed
Sure.
to like actually trying to make a note that might be slightly more reasonable to?
I think we're overthinking this.
All right.
I think we
agree.
just
I
want
do
to
too.
see if he's there or not.
I agree.
All right.
Yeah.
Theoretically, too, if we have a group of people who just watch here, and maybe a group of people on the other side, we don't even have to wait for him to get to the ring.
He's just got to leave the building.
He just has to leave the building.
That's true.
And we could
Stop him on the way.
grab him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe we should scope out some
No scoping.
dark alleys.
No scoping.
Well, we
gotta do something here.
Both. I'm talking about both.
I'm writing the letter.
Did we get that shopkeep's name? I can't remember. Leon
Ashton
said.
has it.
I genuinely do not. I know the owner of like the river itself, but those are individual.
You could just put manager of the River of Renewal.
And just a question.
It's family owned.
Let's say he does leave. He starts heading towards the ring. We make a move on him. We knock him out, keep him alive. We're saying we're going to successfully extract a living human being out of this city with a bunch of crawler gangs and paragons call just the 8 of us. We don't want to staff up at all with a fortress and motorcycle Mad Max gangs going after us so we can get to an airship that's not here yet.
We could just hide for a day.
Oh, yeah!
I mean, one way of getting out of the city
We could be
quickly
rushing
would
it
be
just
some
a
sort of
titty
vehicle.
bit.
I would agree.
It's a fortress!
Okay.
Fern, guide us.
What time is it?
By this point, I'd say it's like early to mid-afternoon.
Oh. I was gonna say we could
Let's
go to
sleep.
bed. Sleep on it. It's
Let's
too
go to
early.
sleep.
Okay.
I'm gonna start walking back to the.
One day, we could work on an
Market
exfil
renewal.
plan before we do anything.
Well, because I
The
guess we
banquet.
would,
Okay.
once we get him in the black hole, We've got 10 minutes to figure out what the hell we want to do with the mountain.
Yeah, we should have this. I mean, we're trying to get him out of. We're behind enemy lines, right?
Literally, we wouldn't even have to fight him. All we would have to do is push him into the hole, grab the hole, run, find a quiet place to pull him out, tie him up, gag him, and then figure out a way to get him back out of the city.
Yeah.
And if anyone tries to, anyone comes looking or tries to find him, we just throw him back in the hole and fold it up and hide it.
I'm all here for it. I'm just trying to.
As long as we can get away within 10 minutes, it shouldn't.
Are you saying that like every 8 minutes we open the hole and close it again?
Fresh air.
We close it again.
Yep.
Shove him back down like a fucking whack-a-mole.
I mean, I've done worse things in my life. I'm not going to say I haven't done better things. I feel like a bit of a bad person for
He
this
literally
one.
becomes an art print that you carry under your arm, and then we can just go from building to building through the entire city.
So letter? Letter?
Letter today, or are we?
Imogen's gone.
Yeah, Imogen.
Oh, great. Okay.
Imogen's
Well, I
being
guess
smart.
we're just gonna spend the night here then.
We're gonna spend the night. We're gonna figure out exactly what the letter should say, where we want him to meet us, and see if we can just set a little bit of a
to get info on that.
thing, or a bit of a trap. We're just gonna make a trap.
All right.
That's all.
We're gonna make a trip.
We have
Imogen.
several options.
You trek back to the Bank of Renewal, back to the River of Renewal. What are you looking for?
I'm just gonna walk on in to the River of Renewal.
All right.
Is there somebody at the front desk?
Indeed, the same two figures that were running it before. The gentleman who initially had the conversation, from what you gathered in corresponding with the dusk, steps up. Hello. Hi. Can I help you?
I'm looking for a present.
Of course. What sort of present can I find for you?
Something that looks fabulous but doesn't cost too much money.
Looks over to his associate, who kind of like gives a nod and pulls a small satchel out and begins pulling out the kind of wooden drawers about that big and sets them out. These are generally more of the would be considered costume jewelry, but not quite as poor. They are presentary, but affordable for those of us on a squeezed copper.
Right. Nothing too ostentatious. I want it to look believable.
Understood. And it's like pulling out bracelets and like dual finger cuff, rings and like singular rings that all you can see at first glance are polished well, but a discerning eye would see a lot of these are like bronze, brass that are just kind of like polished and plated to look like they're worth more. Any particular preference that you'd like to pull from these?
Sure. I'll look at that double finger knuckle ring thing.
Okay, so it's like two fingers that are affixed with a single bar on top, and across that bar there is what looks to be elemental writing on it.
How much is this?
For this, let's say 3 gold.
Ooh. All right. And if I wanted to be serious and get something real?
Well, I mean, he leans you over to the glass case that has a number of the other pieces of jewelry and pulls out the same drawers from earlier with dusk and begins to reveal the other rings and such. These go upwards more like 50 to 100 gold pieces and more, depending on what you're looking for.
How about that little one with the ruby?
Oh, this one? This is be a 65 gold piece.
65 gold. All right, yeah, I'll get that one.
All right.
I'll get that one.
Wraps it up.
Could I get a receipt?
No,
Please.
certainly. Yes, I can.
And what's your name, sir?
Oh, Adon Hero.
Adon Hero. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure. What is your name?
Adam Hero.
Jenny.
Jenny. Make a deception check.
Come on.
15.
15, he goes, pleasure. Finishes writing out the receipt, folds it
Jenny
up,
from the block. No.
takes it and tucks it into the case with the ring, and passes it over to you.
Thank you.
Of course. Feel free to come by should you require anything else.
Oh, thank you very much. Adam. All right, I head back.
Okay, you return with the rest of the group.
All I'm saying is,
Wow.
a vehicle of some sort doesn't have to be a crawler.
I open up the receipt.
Oh, you got something.
Orem looks so relieved to see.
Holy shit! That's Adon Hero?
Yeah.
You talked to one of the heroes. Oh wow. Okay, that'll do it.
He's the one
They
running the
own
shop.
they own the whole thing. Yeah.
Oh.
That's
The whole
the
thing
that's
what?
the family that owns that whole bazaar. The whole like
Oh.
apparently that's they're
seem
part of the
right.
shop.
Then
I wouldn't know, but wow.
Do we have a handwriting person
I
here?
take a guess that Treshy would respond to that level of wealth
might.
and influence. Yeah, than just a
That's
random shopkeeper.
That's a legitimate person you have there. They're not necessarily,
What do you need for forging a letter and signature and stuff like that?
Just something that can look like this handwriting is all.
There are forgery kits, technically, but you'd have to be proficient to get the benefit on that one.
What would a shithead use to try to do a forgery?
I mean, it would be just standard materials, ink and parchment, and then a hopeful skill
And
check.
a performance check?
It would depend on the type of forgery, and I would give a couple of options based on who's doing
Take
it.
a whack at it.
Yeah, good at performance.
Okay.
We'll just want like 3 people could do it, and we could choose the best one.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Let's all try
And the
to.
rest of us judge.
let's go back and
Blind taste
maybe
test.
we should just go back to our rooms and sit down and have a forgery contest.
Okay.
Well, you know,
let's go.
I'm thinking about what Jenny said. If we want to go, maybe either seek out Imahara Joe's or the Gorgine, so that maybe we have a place to stash Treshy once we get him.
Allies.
That's not okay. When you put it that way, you kept saying hiring muscle as opposed to making friends.
Staff up. Head count. Allies.
Allies, I can get behind.
I mean, if this Imahara Joe's is friends of, your parents.
Yeah. I'm sure if I
Perhaps
told
they'll let
them
us-
that we have somebody that we're keeping hostage,
That we're-
they'll be fine with keeping him.
Their pride would swell.
Fuck, do you think they'd be
Maybe,
fine with a
yeah,
hostage?
I think so. I mean, it's been a long time since I've seen them, but I think they would be okay with that.
Maybe we should talk to the werewolves.
I'm just saying, I can't forge for shit unless it's in wood.
Just
I'm just gonna be doing this like.
fair enough.
Let's just go back to the hotel because we're not going to do anything
no,
tonight,
yeah.
right?
Okay, we'll go back
The,
to
Gor-
the
the
hotel.
Gorgine exist in the gloom jungles of A. Shanador, which is to the southeast of Bassaris, outside of the Hellcatch Valley.
Oh, so
They're not close at all.
It's still a journey to get them. Yeah.
You know how we can get there?
Sorry,
though.
man.
well, I guess I must have better leave now. I'll commit to it. See you later, guys. See ya.
Okay, hotel
You're not
portrait
far.
contest.
But still a ways to go.
All right.
Hotel forgery contest. Who are our competitors?
Would you say it was a performance check?
Dusk?
No, it depends on who they are and what your angle of forgery is going to be. So, it's Dusk and Imogen and anyone else?
Nimble
Give it a
fingers.
go.
I'll go for it just because, fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Each attempt, because it is quality paper ink, it'll cost you, I'd say, about a gold per attempt, just to add some stakes to this beyond you guys just trying this forever
I'm
until
only
it works.
taking one round anyway, so yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Let's all shield our eyes so we have
We don't know whose is whose.
exactly
Okay.
no biases because Imogen's is going to be the best. Let's be honest, she's the most
In other
capable.
words, she's really good at writing.
Richard, I was that supportive before.
Okay.
So, for the attempts of this forgery, you have the option to either roll performance or roll a straight dexterity check. Those are your options.
That'll be straight dexterity. That's a straight dex on my end.
All right.
I will
Go for it.
I will focus Dusk with a
Unless you get
burst
proficiency
of
in a forgery
guidance.
kit.
Efficiency in a forgery.
Plus a D4.
No.
Somebody better roll well.
I love this one.
Dusk.
Is it good? It's bad.
13.
Okay, we got 13.
10.
All right.
7.
Oh,
7.
6.
Oh.
All right, so dusk definitely. Oh yeah, what'd
I
you
went
get?
to 23.
23. There we go. All right.
Oh, look at this guy. Look at this diplomat over here.
So there's a series of dick butts, and then
Calligraphy.
Honestly, I was going to say, like in part of your earlier training with the Arashari, there was definitely classes in calligraphy and some of the ancient writings of the Ashari tribe, specifically like symbology and the various elements and the usage of their symbols, both in magic as well as just iconography used both on body art and signifying temples and such. And there's something specifically meditative about that process that when you begin to get into it, it comes naturally to you, and you surprise yourself with the quality they're able to produce.
Well, Derek taught me to write on the air.
I like that. So amongst your various tries, we'll put a 5 gold out on supplies, and 'cause this is like multiple attempts each of you. This isn't like you did one. This is like wasting a bunch of paper and materials, and eventually getting like, fuck it. Yeah.
Sorry, I guess I'm just not good at this.
no.
You're better
Team
than
effort.
But Orm, you have a proper deliverable note. You'd feel confident sending that direction.
That's as good as it's gonna get, right? Okay.
Excellent work.
So, probably want to hire a runner.
I feel like we could have Dusk do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I could do that.
Tomorrow morning, bright and early.
Okay.
Just
What time is
deliver.
it right now?
That's right. Now you're getting close to dusk. No
Hey!
pun intended, but yeah.
Double entendre!
Oh.
Should we skip to the next day? Is there something else we want to do tonight?
That's what we want to
Are
have.
you,
Should
do you
one
all
of us
have
keep?
separate rooms, or are you like in the same room? Should I get a room?
Kind of all
don't know if there's
We have a few rooms.
We
We
kind
have
of
a few
stay
rooms
together.
rented at the Raha Den, which is in the Samagunda strip on the north side of the city.
I could definitely just crash on,
We always get a few rooms, but then we all
convention rules. Just
stay in the
crash
same
on the
room.
floor. Yes.
Should we keep an eye on the? I mean, what if he's leaving tonight?
Should we keep an eye? Somebody there all night?
Watch party.
We need
If
sleep.
he's leaving tonight, you're not going to see him leave. I don't think. I think he would
Let's
leave
just all take a
quietly.
nice rest, and we'll deal with everything in the morning.
Okay. You all are posting back up at the Raha Den for a full night's rest with the letter in your pocket and at the ready.
Can we like talk about Feywild and stuff? Can I stay in your room and then?
Of course, I would love that so much.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. As you all post up in your individual or gathered group chambers for the night, a sense of comfort mingles with a rising anxiousness of the days ahead for a multitude of reasons. The draw of what may or may not reside within that fortress to reveal the quarry that you have come here to gather, the truths being revealed and unique tethers that unexpectedly attach some backgrounds and pasts as one. A slight itchiness comes to your head through the night as you feel your hair beginning to return to you in the chair. And a wary bit of rest comes to you as the occasional night predatory bird's caw keeps you staring out into the open sky.
I almost forgot about shithead.
But nevertheless, taking watches, taking care, and preparing yourselves for the following day and days ahead, you plot. And at dawn, you plan. And we'll end this episode there. We'll pick up next time, fresh in the morning, to engage in whatever series of chaotic plots you're putting together here, which I'm all for it on all scales.
Some of pulleys and levers.
I am all about infiltration. I'm all about crawler explosion. I'm all about all of it. So just got a little bit of time to think amongst yourselves, figure out what you want to do, and we'll come back next episode and see what you've put together. So anyway, thank you all for joining us. Happy to be back. We'll be back here next week to see what follows in the interim. We love you very much, and is it Thursday? Good night.